But what we're talking about today is the best hip hop album nominees. And I just want to run through and then we have a quick chat about it. We've got Boity with 4436. Is it 436 or 35?
4436.
4436. Okay. Supposedly it's like a house number.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a house number or area code?
House number.
Well, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we go to Nadia Nakai, Nadia Naked for the second time too. She's always naked.
Hey, bro.
Have you been seeing the shit she's doing on Instagram?
No. Okay, I got.
She's on holiday with that failed rapper from the States.
Is Vic Mensa? So he failed in the US trying to pop in SA.
And then he's coming to snatch the.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got Nadia Naked, the 2.
Yeah.
And then we got Dynasty C, Zuluman with a little bit of power.
Yeah.
And we got Yanga Chief, pop star nigga. And then we got Zakwe and Duncan. These guys are not creative. The album
the
is
names.
called Zakwe and Duncan. I mean, you just realize now.
The creativity.
So, let's start off with the surprises.
Yeah.
Are you surprised? Who are you surprised is left out? And who are you surprised is on the list?
I'm surprised Boity's there. I'm surprised Piroto and Blacklist are not there. And who else? There are a few notable drops that happened last year that are not there. Because I think
you're here to say there's drops, nigga.
Okay. First of all, the Blacklist.
I'll give you one. I'm surprised that Ambitious.
Which one?
Kitini. That album was That album was dope.
That album.
I'm surprised it's not here.
Yeah.
It was well produced. The guys got bars for days.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not here. So I'll say that Pitero album is something we can chat about. I'll say the Kitini album is something we can chat about. And we must be honest as well that the hip-hop landscape last year was a little bit lean. There wasn't a lot of excitement in terms of big quality drops. But I'm surprised that Boity is there.
So I'm shocked. Actually, I'm shocked.
I'm surprised.
So,
by the way, before we carry on, I think Casper didn't submit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Casper didn't submit, and that's why he wasn't considered. So it's not that he didn't make it.
But the album was shit, though.
Yeah. But I mean, we have to do a disclaimer. Because he was on Twitter supporting Makati on this thing, right? Of being snapped or something like that. So I am aware with Casper didn't submit. But back to who did submit, I'm surprised that Boity is there. You go first. Why are you surprised that she's there?
First of all, the quality of the... It was a decent project.
Yeah.
It was not even an album. It was an EP.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was a decent project, but like I said, Piroto and Blacklist's project, Kitini's project.
Yeah.
Come on. They were... And...
What's in go Young Mapre? Young Mapre said she fucking had 500,000 streams.
And also a decent but not worth a nomination.
I would put her on par with this Boity album.
Exactly. Actually, I think it's better than Boity's album. But then she's not here.
Yeah.
And like these three, Boity, Nadia, and Nasty.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, they wouldn't be here.
Okay.
So the Kitini, Blacklist and Piroto, and Young Mabr. I don't know. We are forgetting some people because there were a lot of drops in 2020. But those three.
But you know why we're forgetting? I'm saying, Uguti, there wasn't someone who actually took, who actually captured our imagination and actually took, the bull by its horn, if you want to put it that way. So let's talk about the guys that we expected to be there. I expected Yanga Chief to be there, and he's there, pop star. I expected Zakwe and Duncan to be there, pop star. 2 different albums, two different market targets. All right. Let's talk about Yanga. How much of a chance do you think he has?
Yanga's definitely taken this. I think
so.
That was a complete body of work. He did what who's this guy? Questa did what Yanga did. He didn't produce an album that had bangers. He produced a complete body of work. Storytelling.
Yeah.
True hip-hop album. Right? With a few melodies in there. So he together with Duncan and Zakwe. It's a tough one though.
For me, I want to go, because with the pop star one, it's I think there's about 2 or 3 songs where it's a whole lot of singing.
Yeah.
On the back end of the album, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hip hop has actually grown to that.
Yeah.
We see it with what came out today with Black and stuff like that. But I think in terms of a pure hip hop fan, and something that I feel like truly represents SA hip hop well, I think Zakwe and Duncan, these guys, they really put a thought onto their album, how they managed to put the songs in the sequence they put it in. The first 2 songs where they telling their story because they had drifted apart, and then they go in there, the features that they have there about Questa, go to KO, and they played around with it so much, like KO doesn't actually even rap. He's on the Questa doesn't rap, he's on the chorus. The hook, yeah. So they really took their time, to put something that for me is gonna be a classic in times to come. Popstar is good. But I think why SA hip hop is having this revival this year is in no part it's in part, sorry, not in not part, it's in part to what Zakwe and Duncan did there. At first, when we started the show, we started with the Lucas Raps, and we're seeing how Lucas raps, and we're like excited with their rapping. And that's what that album was about. It's about lyrical skill. It was about metaphors, similes, punchlines. It was about a good music. There's a good songs for my vibe. The features were properly thought out. For me, I'll go with Zakwe and Duncan on this one. I love Yanga. I think the quality of the music that Yanga put together was good.
Was good, yeah.
But I think just by
small margin,
Zakwe and Duncan,
taking
the game needed it. And that's where I'm trying to get it. The game. Remember when we reviewed it last year and I was like, this album is going to go down as one of the best.
Yeah.
And it's now the top 5 best hip hop albums from the past year. And it's only because this album, the game needed to reset. And these were the guys who were able to reset.
But Universal has 2 albums there, right, on the nominee list.
Okay.
Nadia and Nasty. Universal Music is there with Nadia and Nasty.
If we are being fair and if we are honest with each other, Nadia Nakai, Nasty C,
But
it's you can talk to anyone who loves hip hop, everyone would say decent albums. Some would say for the Nasty album, there's a lot to discuss how it was put together. Yeah. But you can't complain with those albums that we're talking about. That's our favorites. And I think if you talk to the people that love hip hop, those are the albums that stood out.
Yeah.
I remember when we did the end of year review, those were the albums we kept on going back to.
Yeah.
And talking about that these are the albums that actually held the year and actually gave hope. Because at some stage we were like, what's coming? What's next? And these are the guys who gave us hope. And that's what I'm saying. For the first 5 months of 2021, you're seeing this blossom and this revival of hip hop. And I would say some of the credit should be given to those 2 albums because those 2 albums set the standard of how to do SA hip hop. What people actually want to hear, right? And what people want to emulate and revive other artists and like give them, that motivation and give them ideas. With, oh man, do it like this, do it like this.
So you're saying that those 2 albums were the reset button?
That's what I said. These albums put a reset button, pushed a reset button for SA hip hop because it was very dire, bro. It was bare. It was bare, man. It was looking at Kelly Kumalo dancing without a G-string, man. It was bare. Everything was just bad.
Wait. We are forgetting something. Where is Foka?
But that's dance.
He falls under dance.
Yeah, he falls under dance. Honestly, that album was dance. The album that he did before, earlier in the year, last year, which was...
the mixtape.
Oh, there was a mixtape. But we've got a mixtape here, I got Boity.
EP, actually.
Mixtape, EP is the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
Mixtape is just a hip-hop term for EP.
Yeah.
But anyway, for me, I think that was scheduled under... Dance. And also, I think people choose where to submit their music. I think he also submitted it under dance. Because then it wouldn't be, considered for hip-hop.
Yeah.
So I think the awards are tonight?
Tomorrow, Saturday.
Tomorrow night, yeah, Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, tomorrow. So we're gonna see. But I'm putting my money on either one of Yanga Chief or Zakwe and Duncan. But most importantly, I think for the culture, Zakwe and Duncan need to be given this one.
So if a gun were to be put on your head and you said choose one,
I've just said it.
You said between Yanga and Zakwe.
Yeah, and then I said Zakwe and Duncan need to be given this one.
Okay, Yanga
for the culture.
For me,
for the culture, Zakwe and Duncan need to be given this one.
For me, Utatako needs to take this one.
Okay, all right. We'll see.
Yeah.